Who's the pig? Are you talking to me? Uh-oh, he called him pig. Are you talking to me? Now you're in for it. Are you talking to me? They called me Mr. Pig! Ah! Okay, I know what I did was just very cringy, and I'm pretty sure all you guys who would actually know that scene that I just said right there just had to be related to this chapter right here. No, I'm pretty serious. I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new chapter of Nanatsu no Taizai, or you could call it the 7 Deadly Sins on chapter 270, which is titled Encounter with the Unknown. Seriously, that stupid cringe thing that I did for at the beginning of this video is kind of related, honestly. Honestly, at the end, this end of the chapter of Nanatsu no Taizai's new chapter is really surprising. And, dude, I'm serious. Go read the chapter yourself. I'm not playing. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We add to it that Meliodas and Bon are like traveling around the purgatory trying to figure out what to do. They even told each other what they're gonna do once they get out to the real world, which Meliodas says that he'll break Elizabeth's curse and drink enough Barnea ale to fill up his eyes, while Bon says like he'll revive Elaine, of course, and after that he'll drink a lot of Aberdeen ale and bathe himself in it. And they end up having to kill a couple monsters, going through the purgatory as usual. And of course, Meliodas gets entrapped into like some kind of bird-like shaped monster while Bon helps him out. And he used Crazy Hunt to kill a lot of creatures. And we see to it that that Bon and Meliodas are eating in the purgatory right now, and we see to it that that Bon compliments to Tancho or Meliodas by saying, "I'm immortal, and this isn't even your real body, Captain." So it's not like either of us is doing this, but somehow eating really does make you feel alive. Bon even asks Meliodas, "Hey, is there something wrong?" And Meliodas says, like, "It's been 500 years since I've seen you, but I'm still no less shocked at your ability to adapt things." And we have to it that Bon says, "What am I supposed to do? Unlike you, I'm flesh and blood, and I've got no choice but to get used to it. I'm not saying it's strange that you try to get used to it. It's strange that you're able to." And we have to it that Bon tells Meliodas, "Well, when I was in the purgatory, I don't know if I adapted to this place, but neither burns or frostbite have any effect on me anymore. And my lungs, which used to be sore and swollen, can now breathe in the fresh air like this in the purgatory." We have to it that Meliodas says, like, "You may be only human that will ever have been able to stay in the purgatory for over 1,000 years, manage to survive and still hang on to your sanity now or ever." Of course, Bon explains to like Meliodas, like, "Well, I'm immortal after all." And Meliodas is like, "That alone, I don't know, wouldn't allow you to endure this." But Bon says, like, "Perhaps it's because I was raised in such a total bad environment as a kid." And Meliodas is like, "I don't think I don't think that works either." But Meliodas explains to Bon, like, "Your experience from enduring and adapting to purgatory caused an explosive transformation upon your body and soul. I'm sure once you get back to the other side, everyone will be shocked." Of course, Bon says, like, "I can't really feel anything myself, but it'd be great if I powered up enough to face the 10 Commandments toe-to-toe on their level." Of course, Meliodas laughs at him. He goes, like, "Did you just laugh at me?" Etc. Of course, Bon says, like, "Ever since I got here in the purgatory, I've realized this as well. Your power is insanely terrifying. Even the flames and ice of the purgatory can't leave a scratch on you, whereas upon my immortal body." He therefore even told, like, Meliodas, like, "I've been given these medals of honor here. I'm sure when you get back to your real body, nobody will be able to stand up against you." And they end up smiling and says, "Then we better hurry up and find the Demon King and get back to the other side." And they all, like, celebrating. And we have to it that freaking Meliodas says he's gonna grope and get all cope up with Elizabeth, and Bon says, like, he's gonna spit some mad game over Elaine or something. And when we open the boar's hat together with the 7 Deadly Sins, and Bon says, "Just don't cook." But all of a sudden, their happiness is interrupted by someone watching over them. And apparently, they tried to fight against it, but Meliodas couldn't land a hit on it. Of course, Bon tries to catch it, but his fingers ends up being chopped off. And we had to it that this thing points its spirit behind Meliodas and says, "That's enough." And even Meliodas asked him right now, like, "Who the hell are you?" And we have to it that he says, I could ask you the very same thing, but you know what? You strange-looking, suspicious beings. Earlier you said something I simply could not let pass. You two are going back to the other side, you say. And he says, like, you can't possibly mean that you are travelers from another world now, are you? And Meliodas explains, like, yeah, I guess you could say that. He says, I knew it. And even Bond's like, what? Are you one of the Demon King's men? Of course, the strange being says, like, Demon King? Oh, that big old thing? I know where he is. If you want me to guide you to him, I wouldn't mind. And they go like, really? They go like, yeah, but you're gonna have to help me out as well. Help you? Who the heck are you anyways? When Bond and Meliodas look at the guy, we end up seeing a freaking pig. No, I'm serious, a pig. That thumbnail and my cringy freaking like, freaking thing I did at the beginning of the video is actually a pig at the end of this freaking like chapter. He says, my name is Wild, a wandering warrior in search of my long lost little brother. They go like, Master Hawk? And they go like, huh? Like I said, the name's Wild. No, this is actually Hawk. No, okay, it's not Hawk, but an upgraded version of Hawk, possibly. He said that he's a wandering warrior searching for his long lost little brother. So whoever knew, well, that little brother might be Hawk himself. I don't know. It might be the possibility. I think so. Because, look, he is a freaking boar or a tusk or wild boar possibly. He has tusks and he's able to match against Meliodas and Bond. Dude. Okay. Let's get this straight. We all know pigs have a big symbolism in the Nanatsu no Taizai, okay? Let's go back to Merlin. She is the gluttony, a boar. And Hawk is a boar. Mama Hawk, which is Hawk's mother, a freaking pig or a boar. So, these pigs are OP. I mean, especially this one called Wild, a wandering warrior pig. No, I'm serious, like, Wild. Think about it. He managed to dodge the attacks from Meliodas, and he's able to get the heck out of Bond's grasp by cutting through his fingers with his tusks or something. Or chewed it, or just chomped it off. I'm serious. Pigs in the Nanatsu no Taizai is so OP. Who's the pig? Who's the boar? Wild. Oh my gosh, dude. I know pigs are supposed to be OP, but are they this OP? Not to mention, he says he knows where the Demon King is, the big old runt. So, he's gonna help out. And if he's Hawk's brother, which is mostly highly likely, high possibility, which should happen. Wow. Hawk is the strongest. Well, not the strongest, but Wild is the strongest pig. No, I'm serious. Like, who's the pig? Anyways, this chapter right here was really cool. Although it's just Bond and Meliodas traveling through the purgatory, and they encounter the wild pig called Wild. I mean, wandering warrior called Wild. Wow. Just wow. You know? Pretty crazy here and there, etc. Anyways, I'm looking forward to like next chapter. Looking forward to next chapter. But apparently there was a side. Apparently there was a side story apparently involving Fraudrin and Dreyfus right here on Grimoire, having to make some omelet whatsoever, but I don't know. But aside from that, thought the chapter was pretty cool. Like I said, pigs in Nanatsu no Taizai. OP, dude. OP. Until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So, I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot. By the way, Wild should be called Pumba from The Lion King. Later.